everyone, welcome back. Hope you're all doing well and having a lovely day. So I'm back with another interiors video. Some of you guys have said you've missed these recently, but don't worry, we've been working on the house still, so there's lots of things to come. But today is a really exciting video because it's a bit of a slight renovation video, slight room tour, a bit of a haul. It's a bit of a mixture of everything, so I hope you really enjoy it. My dad's actually been working super hard on this room, which is our living dining room. We have a new floor, everything's been painted, and we have all of our furniture for the dining room end. So it's not going to be a full room reveal because the living room end still needs some work. We still need to like order a new sofa and stuff like that, so we're still working on that end. But I wanted to reveal this end of the room today because we've just put it all in place and I'm so happy with it. It looks incredible. I mean, there's still lots of work to do. It looks a bit blank, like plain on the wall still, but we're getting there. So I don't know if you remember when Elliot was born, I did his nursery tour and it was very loosely themed around jungle, like animals, greenery, natural colours and textures. Anyway, I'll try and link the video down below if you'd like to see that. But a lot of the accessories in his room were from Maison du Monde because they just have really unique, different pieces that you don't really see anywhere else, and they have so much variety. And also at the time there was a really great inspiration section which was very similar to the theme I was going for, so it really inspired me, and they do that so well on their website. So I guess after Maison du Monde saw that, they got in touch with me and asked if they could work with me on one of the rooms in the new house to create a space that we really loved. And obviously I was so over the moon when they asked me. It's just such an honour because I love the brand so much. So we worked together and I selected some furniture and some accessories for this space, and I'm so glad it's all come together so well. So I'm going to show you some of the bits now, like the little accessories that I've actually got in front of me. Other things you may be able to see behind me are bigger and they're in place. So then what I'm going to jump to is showing you a few of the before shots, what the room was like when we first moved in and how we lived with it for a few months. And then I'm going to show you what it looks like now. So I really hope you enjoy the video. I'm going to just get straight into it and show you some of the pieces that I got from Maison du Monde. So I'll start with this. So I've actually put this together and I'm absolutely thrilled with how it's turned out. So I got this smoky vase, which is a colour that I'm trying to go for a bit in this room. We've got lots of light grey, but I want to add some dark grey as a bit of a contrast. This vase is just perfect for obviously flowers and greenery because it goes quite thin at the end. You might be able to hear Archie in the background, by the way. You alright?
Yeah. And I just got a bad cough, everyone.
You just got a bad cough, everyone. So I actually put 5 stems of eucalyptus. These ones are I think they're called frosted eucalyptus because they're getting Christmassy. So I'm going to keep this up now. So I'm just going to keep these out now all over Christmas and everything because they look really festive, but they look really beautiful too. I don't know how well it's showing up on the camera that they're kind of all glittery and sparkly. So yeah, they're really, really lovely. At the moment I've just bent them over in the vase, but eventually I'll try and cut them properly. Next up I got a set of 6 of these glasses. Again, they're that smoky grey glass, and they've got sort of an ombre effect to them. I just thought they were beautiful. I love the way they look like cut glass, and I just thought they looked really, really cool. So I got 6 tumblers. And one of my favourite things I got, accessory-wise, was this beautiful coral ornament. I've wanted one of these for so long, and I can never find them in the shops, but Maison du Monde sell them. And it's just really beautiful. It's very delicate, but it just looks so pretty. Just styled up, again, on a shelf or a sideboard. So I love that as well. And then I got this picture frame. Of course there's nothing in it yet, I've just unpacked all of this today. But it's sort of like an antique silver with these feathers all around, and it's just so pretty. You can have it this way up or that way. It's kind of like, you can stand it up, you can hang it. And again, it's just a really nice little accessory to have around your home. And then I probably should have shown you these with the glasses, but I did also get these, which again are something that I've been looking at for such a long time. I think they're called Luster. Let me have a look. It doesn't say on there, but they've got this sort of opalescent effect. Hopefully that's showing up on the camera. They're just so beautiful. So I won't get them all up because they're all still wrapped in the box to keep them safe. Eventually what the plan is to show you what the table is going to look like all set up for Christmas, but I do still need to get hold of some things like a table runner and some new plates and just, you know, bits and pieces, stuff like that, but I will show you what that's going to look like eventually. So this is what the room looked like when we first moved in, and then how we were living with it. When we first moved in, we had our sofa and TV up this end of the room, which did work absolutely fine, but what we found was that it was a bit awkward when you walked into the room and you were just struck by the dining table straight away, and we would just throw everything on top of it and it would just become like a bit of a dumping ground, and it never looked nice. So we thought we would have the dining table up this end of the room and make it more of a proper dining area, and then the other end of the room, being a little bit thinner, is more cozy. And I'll show you that, as I said, as soon as I possibly can, but it's just going to be a more cozy space, so when you walk straight in you'll feel like you're in a living room, and then the dining room's a bit separate. I can't really explain it, but when I show you it all you'll hopefully get it. So now it's time for the after, the big reveal. I'm absolutely thrilled with how it's turned out. I'm going to do a little vlog and show you around. So I think I'll show you this area first, as it's one of my favourite spaces in the whole room, and I think the sideboard is my favourite thing. This is their Newport sideboard. It has these beautiful glass doors on the front with shelves, 3 drawers, and it also has this little tray, which I think is such a stunning detail. I love that. I've never really seen anything like that before. Then the mirror, again, I believe is one of their most popular mirrors. It's absolutely stunning. Just for now we have it leaning, just because I wanted to show you it, but it is going to be safely secured onto the wall. Obviously we have young kids. Talking of kids, I know a lot of you are probably thinking, how have you got things like this around your home with children? Are they going to break it? And the answer to that is, we were doing really well with things like that up until a couple of weeks ago, and then Elliot has decided that he's more interested in ornaments, and we've had a few breakages, so I might just have to see how he goes, especially with things like this. I mean, they're absolutely stunning. I love this lamp so much, but it might have to go up on a higher shelf until he's a little bit older, because I really don't want it getting broken. But the base is completely glass, and it's just so beautiful, and then it has a large white shade, and then I've shown you the coral as well, so that you can kind of get an idea of the size, but the lamp is really quite big. And then we've also got the frame here, so I need to put a photo in that and probably just add a couple more trinkets on there, and they can go a bit further back once the mirror's on the wall. We already had the plant, and then this is the dining room space. So the table is from Maison du Monde, and it's absolutely stunning. It's really heavy, and it's got this lovely wooden top. And then something I really love about it is that it has these drawers. So we can probably store even like cutlery, table, what are they called? Place mats, that's the word I'm looking for, in there. And we could even, I was going to say we could store like the boys' colouring things, but they're not going to be colouring on this table anymore. So again, we already had the chairs. They were what we had on our old dining table, but I think they look really nice. And when Elliot's no longer in his high chair, I think what we're going to do is have 2 more like upholstered chairs just on the ends, and then the boys can sit on these. We'll probably sit on these chairs to eat dinner, and they can just be a bit more for display or for show. The rug's also from Maison du Monde. It's sort of like almost like a seagrass material. We've had so many rugs before, especially ones under the table, light coloured ones, wool ones, and they just get so ruined. So this one is tough, hard wearing. I'm just picking up like little bits of packaging still. Tough, hard wearing, and hopefully should last with the boys, but it still looks really nice as well. It's very large, and it fits the whole table with a bit of space around the edges and all of the chairs, so I'm really, really pleased with that. We also just had our blinds put up, and we're waiting for some new curtains for the whole of the room, so there are going to be curtains coming down here. And then for now, I've kind of made a little centerpiece with the smoked grey vase, eucalyptus, and just some other little bits I had, lanterns, little vase and plants, and just pretty things, so I can just change this up as and when. And then over here we've got our wedding pictures on this ladder frame, which we already had. Again, this is going to go on the wall. I just wanted to give you an idea of where it's going to go. And then this has just some toy storage in it. And then finally, this little area that I've just done, I'm going to put this away quite soon because it's our little autumn table centerpiece. I'm just going to have a few things along here that are non-breakable. This lamp, and then this is the boys' toy storage. Again, it's quite old. It does need a bit of a paint and stuff, but it's so handy. So we're going to keep that in that little corner. And then it's dark outside, as you can see, so we do need curtains here as well because that's the only place we don't have anything now. And then apart from that, this area is done. The only other thing we want to do, as you can see, we have this little 5-bulb chandelier here. And the plan is, as you can tell as I pan down, it's not central over the table. So we're going to get this moved across and then like a 3, you know, like the kitchen island or dining table lights, that like pendant lights that come down. We're going to get one of those above the table, but it all will come out of one point, if that makes sense. So that's something I'm really looking forward to because I think that's just going to set the room off perfectly. There we go, that's the whole end of the dining room pretty much done, apart from maybe having to put a few things away for a little while till my 1.5-year-old decides he doesn't want to break things anymore. Yeah, I love it so much. So there you go, I really hope you enjoyed this video and this little room tour, reveal, haul, all rolled into one. If you'd like me to do more videos like this as and when we decorate the rooms, then please let me know. I'm going to try and do lots more room tours when everything's finished really soon as well. Thank you so much to Mace on Demand for working with me on this video. As I said, I'm so honoured to be working with them. They're just one of my favourite interiors companies ever, and everything I mentioned in the video will be linked in the description box below, so you can go and check it out, as well as all their other beautiful interiors. They have something for every kind of taste, so even if this isn't your interior decor style, they have mid-century modern stuff, they have industrial, like they literally have every kind of interior style on their website, so you can always find something that you're looking for, and really unusual pieces as well. Please give the video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're new for more videos just like this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!